The new kid walked into Jefferson High with quiet confidence, his black hoodie pulled halfway over his head and his eyes scanning the crowd like a soldier entering enemy territory. He was tall, lean, and walked with a calm, relaxed stride that seemed to mask something deeper. No one knew his name yet, but his unfamiliar face and the color of his skin were enough for the usual suspects to take notice. Jefferson High had its own system, and newcomers, especially ones who stood out, were always tested. Within minutes, the whispers started, and the school bullies, led by a cocky teen named Tyler, were already planning to make him a target. By lunchtime, the tension had grown. The new boy sat alone, quietly eating, observing everything around him. Tyler approached with his usual crew, full of fake confidence and forced laughter. He knocked the boy's sandwich to the floor and made a stupid joke. The boy just looked up with calm eyes and didn't respond. That silence was mistaken for fear. Tyler pushed the tray off the table, and the cafeteria began to laugh. They expected the usual scene, an easy target getting humiliated, but the new boy didn't flinch. In a blink, everything changed. The new kid grabbed Tyler's wrist and twisted it back until he dropped to his knees in pain. One of the crew tried to help, but was flipped over the table effortlessly. The other swung a punch, but the boy ducked and responded with a powerful hit that dropped him instantly. The room went completely silent. It all happened in seconds. No screaming, no chaos, just precision and control. Teachers rushed in, but it was already over. The boy didn't run or argue, he simply raised his hands and explained that he was defending himself. Security checked the cameras, and it was clear he hadn't started anything. The principal couldn't suspend him for defending himself so calmly. Everyone was shocked, especially Tyler and his crew, who had never been shut down like that before. That moment flipped the power dynamic of the entire school. In the following days, everyone wanted to know who he was. Rumors spread. Some said he was a martial arts expert. Others thought he was from a gang. But the truth was, his name was Malik. He came from a tough neighborhood, trained in self-defense by his father and uncle. After losing his older brother to street violence, Malik moved in with his aunt in search of a new beginning. He didn't want trouble. He wanted peace. But he was always prepared just in case trouble found him. The fight in the cafeteria changed Malik's life at Jefferson. He didn't become the most popular guy, but people respected him. The same students who laughed at him now looked at him differently. Some approached with curiosity, others with caution. Malik didn't brag or act proud. He stayed quiet, humble, and focused. For once, he wasn't seen as weak or threatening. He was seen as real. And that made all the difference. As time passed, the school atmosphere began to shift. The bullies backed off. The students, who were always silent, started speaking up. Even teachers noticed the change. Malik never asked to be a hero, but his strength and calm under pressure inspired others. He showed everyone that standing your ground with discipline and control had more power than any threat or insult. He didn't fight to impress anyone. He fought because he had to.